SGA Executive Election Debates will be held this Sunday, February 22nd at 7 p.m. in the GSE Atrium. Both parties will be discussing their platforms and positions. Don't miss this opportunity to learn more about these candidates and decide who you really want to be the next SGA executives. The voting will take place online February 24th and 25th. Adrian Gonzalez sat down with the SGA executive candidates for SGA Executive Board to get the inside scoop on what they're about.
Well, our campaign has three connected themes. It's Reconnect, Rethink, and Renew. And these themes are trying to tie in the idea of having the student body play a bigger role in Xavier University and have the student government go into the student body. I think a lot of times we have the idea mixed up. We think that the student bodies need to come into Student Government Association. But this campaign wants to flip it upside down and have the Student Government Association to go out into the student body. And I hope by the ideals we've been going on for the past couple of weeks that we can do that.
Well, the focus of our campaign is really to first find out what student concerns are and then to address them. In forming our platform, we met with students all across campus, and then we also met with administrators in order to ensure that the things that we've put on our platform we can definitely do, and they are student concerns. So we're really working to find those out and to accomplish them, throughout the course of our term.
Beyond what we've done so far, the other focus is to continually get student feedback on what we want to do, what students want us to do, and also to incorporate students into SGA in terms of taking action for problems. I think one thing we all agree on is that it's easy to complain about something, but when students really take ownership of projects or events that they want to see happen, great things really can happen. For example, 2 years ago, students really wanted ice cream vending machines in Gallagher. They signed a petition for it, and they got it. And so I think it's when students really unite and come together when great things can happen.
I think one of the main things that separates the three of us from the other ticket is the fact that we are trying to go to the students, whereas with their ticket it seems as though they're trying to make the students come to them, and that's what the past executive tickets have done and student government in the past has done, and it hasn't worked because there's still a huge disconnect between the Student Government Association and the students. So I think that that is the main difference between the other ticket and ours, the fact that we are going to the students, reaching out to them, going during their meeting times and their preferred times, and we're working them into our schedule as opposed to them working into ours.
I think what separates us the most from the other ticket is, first and foremost, our experience. We all have been students here at Xavier for 3 years. We're all juniors, and we've all had extensive experience on SGA. This is my second year as a senator, and I'm a committee chair this year. It's Tim's first year as a senator, but he's also a committee chair, and it's Jess's second year on SAC, and she's the committee chair as well. So we've had a lot of time to experience things at Xavier as students, and then also we've learned a lot from our time on SGA, such as how to work with administrators and how to really accomplish large projects.
I think us being a committee chair is definitely, it's been a great stepping stone for us. It shows us, gives us the leadership skills that are necessary, for higher up leadership positions. So I think this is a great starting point, and us all three being committee chairs definitely is a bonus for us just because of, we've already gone through the ups and downs, but so it's only a benefit to us, I think.
Our biggest focus, I feel like, will probably be making sure that the students can get involved and do have a say in what the student government is doing. Also, we need to make sure that the students know how much money we're spending on ourselves and what we're trying to do instead, because all that money doesn't need to be spent on us. So I think that's our main focus.
Well, I think, just to restate again, our biggest focus will just be to really hear student concerns and then work to address them. So both aspects of that. Even during our campaigning currently, we've really wanted to gauge student feedback. Tim's got some petitions going that we're running all throughout campaign week. Also on our website, we have some polls that students can do to really determine what students would like to see most out of our platform. So we really have a lot of initiatives going on even during campaign week to gauge student concerns, and that'll continue if we are elected in our roles. And then the second step of that is really working to accomplish those both with clubs and with individual students and also with administration.
This Saturday, February 21st, the Xavier men's basketball team will be taking on George Washington at Cintas. The men will be sporting 90s throwback jerseys and therefore ask the fans to also wear any throwback 90s attire they have. Retro sunglasses will be provided at the game, so come out in your 90s wear and cheer on the Muskies. John Reese has special Oscar preview for us this week. Let's see who the movie stage picks for this year.
Hello moviegoers, this Sunday is the 81st Academy Awards ceremony, which is one of the most prominent film award ceremonies in the world. So, to commemorate this event, I will give details on my predictions for this year's award show. For Best Actor, I choose Mickey Rourke for his role in The Wrestler. After years of dealing with personal struggles, Rourke is triumphant in his greatest role to date. He plays Randy the Ram Robinson, a wrestler who has tried to reclaim his former glory. In addition, Mickey Rourke is sincere and genuine as a man who is trying to find his meaning in life, and he gives a spectacular performance. For Best Actress, I select Kate Winslet for her role in The Reader. Her role in the film is very powerful and heartbreaking at the same time. She plays a German woman who has an affair with a 15-year-old boy. Later in the film, we find out that she is on trial for her crimes as an SS guard during the war. Despite this, Winslet delivers an awe-inspiring performance that is complex, haunting, and captivating. For Best Supporting Actor, Heath Ledger will win for his work as the Joker in The Dark Knight. Ledger is menacing, sadistic, and intimidating in his final role. He puts a new spin on the infamous character and effectively steals the show. Thanks to his performance, he elevates The Dark Knight into an exhilarating crime saga. For Best Supporting Actress, I picked Penelope Cruz for her work in Woody Allen's Vicky Cristina Barcelona. The film is about two American women visiting Barcelona who fall in with a painter and his crazy ex-wife who is portrayed by Cruz. She gives a fiery and sexy performance as the passionate Maria Elena. Finally, for Best Picture, my vote goes to Slumdog Millionaire. The film centers on Jamal, a young man from the slums of India who lands on a game show and exceeds everyone's expectations. However, law enforcement officials think he is cheating, so he tells them how he knows the answers through his own personal experiences. This beautifully shot film has an electrifying soundtrack and an engaging story, which constructs for a very enjoyable experience. The Academy Awards are scheduled for Sunday, February 22nd at 8 o'clock p.m. on ABC. This is John Reese for Channel 18 Muskie.
Thanks, John. I can't wait to see if you're right. I really hope Slumdog Millionaire wins.
I just watched that the other day, and it was actually a really great movie. It was very unique.
I still have to see it, but I heard it's great, so
Yeah.
I'm rooting for it.
It's pretty cool.
But stay tuned, because after the break, we have Wilmer Monty and PJ O'Keefe.